Welcome to Vital Life Stories, where we explore timeless wisdom to help you navigate the complex storms of modern daily life. High upon a misty mountain, an old Zen master sat in deep meditation, radiating a profound sense of absolute inner peace. The wind whispered through ancient trees, carrying the scent of pine, creating a sanctuary where time itself seemed to stand still. However, this tranquility was soon shattered by heavy footsteps as a young warrior, known for his volatile temper, approached the master. His face was twisted with malice, his eyes burning like coal, seeking a target to unleash the heavy burden of rage. He stood over the sitting monk, casting a dark shadow, determined to provoke a reaction and break the master's spiritual composure. The man began shouting insults, using the most offensive words he could find, attacking the master's ancestors and his peaceful way. Yet the master remained motionless, like a mountain facing a storm, his breathing steady and his expression soft, completely ignoring the noise. Furious at being ignored, the warrior screamed louder, his voice cracking, desperate to see even a flicker of annoyance or anger. The master's students watched from a distance, trembling with fear and confusion, wondering why their teacher would tolerate such disrespect and abuse. Hours passed under the hot sun, and the man continued his tirade, pouring every ounce of his bitterness onto the silent monk. But shouting at silence is exhausting work, and slowly the fire in the warrior's chest began to fade into sheer fatigue. The forest returned to silence as the man gasped for breath, his throat raw, realizing his efforts had been entirely in vain. Confused and defeated, the warrior finally spoke, asking why the old man did not fight back or defend his own honor. The master finally broke his silence, his voice calm and clear like a bell, asking the warrior a simple, unexpected question. He asked the warrior, "If you bring a gift to someone, and that person chooses not to accept it, who owns it?" The warrior was taken aback by the simplicity of the question, replying after a moment, "The gift would still belong to me." He added, "Since I bought it and you refused it, I am the one who has to carry it back home." The master smiled and nodded, saying, "Exactly. And it is the same with your anger, your insults, and your hateful words. When you offered me your rage, I did not accept it. So tell me, who does that anger belong to now?" The warrior stood frozen as the realization hit him like a lightning bolt. He was the only one suffering from his rage. He understood that by holding on to his anger, he was burning his own heart, while the master remained cool and untouched. The master explained that our peace is a fortress, and no one can destroy it unless we open the gates ourselves. True freedom means your emotional state is not dictated by the actions of others, but by your own choice to accept. The once arrogant warrior fell to his knees, not in defeat, but in deep respect, bowing to the wisdom he received. The master placed a hand on the man's shoulder, signaling that the past moment was gone and only the present remained. The birds began to sing again, and the wind returned, washing away the tension that had briefly occupied the sacred space. In our modern lives, people will often try to hand us gifts of anger, stress, and negativity that we do not need. Remember this story the next time you face conflict. You have the power to refuse the gift and keep your peace. Thank you for watching Vital Life Stories. Subscribe for more wisdom, and may your days be filled with calm and clarity.